Guys, what guys? See, all of you silent. Ganesh,
Yes, sir. Doing. I tried with ID, sir, but it didn't come.
not with ID. Why you are trying with ID? Since it is a link, right? It is a link
Yes, sir.
element, right?
Now I'm doing with the link,
Yeah. Use
link
link
text.
text. See, that is why I asked you
Yes, sir.
to create this script. See here, it is A. So you can understand that it is a link element. Okay.
Yes.
So copy this link text, guys. Then driver dot find element by dot link text. Copy that dot click. Okay. That and call this inside this and comment this line, guys. Don't click forgotten link now because I want to click this link. Okay. Guys, comment this forgotten link click statement. Okay. Then call this method. Let us say that it is working or not. Okay, guys. Yes, it is clicking, guys. So it is clicking this button and this pop-up window is coming up. Guys, all of you please complete these two. Clicking forgotten link using link text, partial link text. After that, clicking create new account button. Guys, it is done.
Done with it.
Yeah. What is there, guys? Only one line, right?
Yes, sir. Done with that. Done.
Okay. Guys, now see that today next, right? See, so far we covered, guys. Let us see that one more time. What we completed so far, guys. Yes, initially, right? First, starting with the first script. In the first script, we created say maximizing window, correct? Get page title and closing window. These are the right steps we automated. After that, we started with web elements identification. So we have written login, email ID and password text boxes and login button by using ID and name locators. And then we have seen how to use class name, tag name to get multiple web elements by using find elements method. And then today we have seen how to use link text locator and partial link text locator to identify web elements. All of you clear, guys? And we will discuss these two locators later, XPath and CS selector. We will discuss later, guys, after a few more sessions, not now. Okay, so that is what we completed. And now, see, we're going to see this, how to work with interacting with the different types of web elements. So web elements identification, we completed up to here, guys. 6 locators we completed. Okay, guys. And we have still 2 more locators pending. That we'll see later. Okay. We cannot see that immediately. It will create confusion. So I want to go with this first small topics. Okay, guys. So now, and those two pending locators, what are those two pending? XPath and CSS locator. So that we can see that after a few more sessions, once you are familiar with, right, this basic scripting. So let us see now how to interact with the different web elements in the web application. That means how to automate, right, user actions on different types of web elements. So generally, in any web application, what types of web elements you can see? Text boxes, right? Drop downs. These are the drop downs and radio buttons. And in some web pages, so check boxes and links are buttons and images. See, this is image, the red color one. It is also image. Okay, guys. So these are all different tables, web tables. So these are all different types of web elements you can see uh, on any web application, guys. So now let us see first text boxes, how to interact with the text boxes. That means how to automate user actions on text boxes. This we already seen that because in the login script itself, we automated email and password text boxes. So how we automated text boxes? First, we have to clear the value and then we have to enter the value into the text box by using send keys method. So there are 2 methods we are using, guys, to enter the value into text boxes. What are those 2 methods? So now the next topic is working with web elements. Yes. 5 web elements identification. Now 6th topic, working with web elements. Different types of web elements. So now Yes. Now, first element is text boxes. Okay, guys, how to work with text box? How you can work with text box? What methods we are using? We are using two methods. One is first step. Always we have to clear existing value in the text box before entering the value. It is always best practice to clear the existing value first. Okay, guys. So the first step to enter the value into text box. Text box. Yes, I'll put here enter input. Okay, or enter text into text box. That is the first action, guys. So for this, what methods we are using? First, we are using clear method used to clear existing text. And next, we are using send keys method. Send keys method. It is used to enter text into text box. So these are the two methods we are using to enter text into text box. So this one we already see in this example, guys. Now, next important element, drop-down box. Drop-down box means in the drop-down boxes, what is the action we perform generally in the drop-down boxes? Select, right? Select item in the drop-down list. So that is the action now we are going to automate, guys. See that it is important how to select item in the drop-down list. Guys, in this window, these are the drop-downs, correct? So let us see here. I will show you how to select here first. So let us see first properties of this element. Okay, first this one or month or day. It is a day, month, year. Okay, guys. So now let us see first properties of this element. I'm checking day element. See, guys, there is a ID is available. So you can use simply ID locator to identify this drop-down list. So I'm copying this ID value, guys. So now, see here, I'm continuing the same method, guys. I'm going to create new account. So after clicking create new button, this pop-up is coming up. And there you have to enter first name, surname, mobile number, new password, and then you have to select your date of birth. So I'm not writing the code now for all these fields. You have to write it, guys. I'm directly showing you here drop down. Okay. So you have to complete this script, guys. So you should write here enter first name and then write the code for enter. What all the text boxes are there? Surname. Okay. Enter surname and next enter mobile number. Enter mobile number or email. And next new password. Enter new password. All these steps you have to write the code, guys. I'm not writing. Enter new password. After that, select day. Suppose I want to select some day value in the drop down list. Okay, guys. So now this step I am going to show you how to select a drop down value. So now we already copied ID value for this drop down. So right here driver dot find element my dot ID. What is ID value? Copy that day. Guys, here see I'm assigning this drop down list element. I'm finding the drop down list element by using this ID locator. And as I'm assigning this drop down web element to some variable, guys. See that here, web element day ddl underscore day. Guys, see that here, it is a variable drop down list day. Drop down ddl stands for it is a prefix I'm giving I'm adding to the variable name day. DDL stands for, I can give like this. Our underscore is not mandatory. I will remove that. So DDL, I'm giving small letters. It is as a prefix of this variable. So just for our easy understanding, guys. So by looking this variable name, you should be able to understand that it is a day drop-down list. So I'm getting here day drop-down list web element, and I'm assigning that web element to this variable. Okay, guys. Now import this web element package class. Done. So it is the first step, guys. First, we have to get that web element object into some variable. First, to find the web element and get that web element object into some variable. Guys, next step, select DDL, not options is equal to new select DDL day. See, guys, here. Small letter. Is what what method is not showing here. Type parameter select to create new account. Next, what is this? Small error. Opposite setup related to cancel this.
Sir, for me, I am getting the import file for select cell.
Yeah, that's what my thing is something wrong. That's what you imported that, guys. If you get that select, you should get that one. Why I'm not getting? Let me check this. Tell me that import statement, guys. I will add it here. It should work automatically. What is the import statement you get for select? Hello?
Import org.openqa selenium.sub.
OpenQA dot
Selenium dot
selenium dot
support dot.
support dot
Yes, sir.
support dot
Support UI dot select.
UI dot select. Yeah, just that. Okay, guys. Yeah, now error is gone. Okay, guys. Select options. So here, see it is this statement, right? What it will do? See, first we are getting the web element, drop down list web element, and we are passing that drop down list web element as input to this select object. So here we are creating a new select class, right? We are creating new means it will create a new object. It will create a new object select. What it will do? It will get all list options, drop down list options from this drop down element. It will get list of all drop down list options, whatever displayed in the drop down. All those list options will be returned into this variable. It will get all the list options from this drop down, and those list options will be assigned to this options variable, guys. All of it clear? So that is what will happen now in this line of code. Once you get all the list options from this drop down into this variable, now using this variable, you should select one list option, one list item. So which item you want to select from the drop down items? So options dot select by, see that here there are three methods are available to select item from that drop down list items. The first one is by visible text. Guys, I'm giving that. So by visible text means, see what are the items are displayed here? These are the items. So what is the visible text in each item? 20, 21. Okay, numbers are there, right? So this number value, whatever the value is visible to us in each item, so that value you can use directly to select that particular item. Suppose if I want to select a 20, item 20, so I can use this method, select by a visible text and define that text value 20. That's all, guys. And there are other methods, guys. I will show you that also. Say that options dot select by value. By value. What is this by value means? See, this value can be different from visible value, guys. The visible text can be different from the value. So what is this value? HTML value, guys. So where you can see this HTML value, see, look at that here. See, this is the drop down, correct? In the HTML file, you can see that right side panel. It is the drop down. So in this drop down, if you see here, these are the items. These are all the items. Okay, option first item, second item, third item, like that you have. See, what is the visible text here? See, this is the visible text. See, HTML text is nothing but visible text, guys. So this is the HTML text. So this HTML text we are using as visible text, guys. So value means it is HTML attribute value. See that there is an attribute defined value with some specific value for that particular item. But in this case, this value and HTML text both are same, so no problem. But in some cases, this HTML text can be different from value, guys. So here by value means you should use this one, guys, not this HTML text. Understand? Select by visible text means you should use HTML text value. Select by value means you should use HTML attribute value, guys. So this one you have to use. So here I can define by value. What is the value? If you want to select here at 20, I can use same thing because value and HTML text both are same. So we are using here text 20. So select by value and select by visible text. Guys, are it clear now? The difference between select by visible text and select by value. And similarly, there is one more method you can use. Options dot select by index. Select by index. So if I give here index 2, so it will select here. See, the first item index 0, the second item index 1, third item index 2. So if I give index value 2, it will select this item. All of you clear, guys? So these are the three methods are available to select a drop down item from the list of available items. To select one item, you can use any one of these three methods. Select by visible text. Here you should use HTML text value as input, and select by value. Here you should use HTML attribute value. And next you can use select by index. So for each item, index number begins with a 0. Understand, guys? So 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So you can use that index number to select particular item. So now I'm going to run with the first option by visible text. Let us see that. Let us see that 20 is selecting or not, guys. Close this and run the script. It's not identified, not executed, something wrong. What is the wrong? We'll see that. Is error. No such element found. Unable to locate element. So what is the problem? Just see that, analyze it here. Why it is failed? Why we are getting this error? What is error? No such element. Unable to locate the element by using that locator. Which locator we are using? ID locator. CSS selector. Okay, day. By using day, it is not identified. Why it is not identified? Let us see that, guys, one more time. I'm using this day. What is the ID value? Only day, right? Okay.
Title value is same, sir. Day.
ID is correct only.
ID value they are title value is also days are same.
Okay, yes, let us see that why it is. Let us see, just carefully observe that, monitor that execution, what is happening. Okay, then you can be able to find what is the problem. I will run again, guys. Just try to keep it watch and see what's happening. Okay, 2 times running. It is coming very fast only, right? It is not taking time. Okay, guys. Now let us see that whether is it identifying or not. Guys, you can cross check that locator is working or not. How to cross check that? See here. Guys, simply Control F. Just you type here, guys. So you can press here Control F inside this HTML tool. Control F. Then you will get this text box, and here enter right. What is that? Day. So it is identifying everything. Okay. Then type hash day. Hash day. See that? It's highlighting this one, right? See, only one element is highlighting. Understand, guys? See, I have typed here hash day. Hash means it is ID. If value what you are typing is ID value, that should be prefixed with hash, guys. So here it is highlighting this particular item. That means this locator is working fine. Okay, no problem with the locator. So now still why it is not identifying? Okay, let us see this. Okay, guys, I will add here one wait statement. Let us see here before here I will add some wait statement thread dot sleep. Okay, I will add here some 5 seconds, 5000 milliseconds. It is 5 seconds. 5000 means it is milliseconds, guys. Just we need to add try catch block for this thread dot sleep statement. So it is added, guys. Just I'm adding this to check that is there any problem with the time delay. Let me check that. Okay, and close this and run the script now. Okay, see now it is working fine now. Understand now, guys, the scenario. See that now. See, that means this kind of issues you will be facing, guys, at the time of automation or at the time of execution. So you have to analyze that particular failure carefully, and then you have to find what is the problem, guys. So if I remove this wait statement, it is not working, guys. You can observe that. Okay. If I remove this,